proud moment. We have with us Shazia Nousheen, one of our very special alumni of 11-13 batch, and the time when the IIPM was very proud. Recently also, you people will be also making a mark like her. Now she is working as the team leader in London Stock Exchange, based at Bangalore, and during her tenure in IIPM, she has always been a very brilliant as well as all-round student, daughter of Raukela, and you will be very happy to know that in last year when the annual day was about to plant, suddenly Shazia used to call me every day. All faculty with the alumni usually call us. Many of the faculties, one of them is Shazia, and called us and said, annual day कब है? मैं बोला सर मेरे को 3,000 रुपया देना है award to best student. She had sponsored 3,000 rupees to the student of the year last year. So let us and जब भी राउरकेला आती है, whenever she is in Raurkela, she never forgets to visit IIPM, and she is so much attached and so much grateful to the institution. And I am also very much proud to see her in my class at that time. I was taking this same law classes, and she is always in touch. And whenever she visits, I request her to talk to you people and to share how her journey taken place from IIPM to Bangalore to such a big company. And today we definitely enjoy her session. It will take 1 year. 1 hour session, and because there are exams coming, some people are upset, but small is beautiful also, and you will interact as much as you can know from her. First in the career prospect, she is in a very good position in a very good company, and also how IIPM's learning has saved her career. You will be sharing. If you have any doubt, like some people have always a doubt, IIPM में पढ़ के क्या होगा, या तो कुछ, some people speak like this, we listen, but we feel proud like this. Alumni, I think you have already met Joyce Mr. She has already met, and we are also calling other alumni. And Shazia, now over to Shazia. Thank you. Wait, madam.
So well, a very good morning, good afternoon everybody. So let's make this session to be a very interactive one. It shouldn't be something that I coming, standing, and I'm the only one speaking over here with you all. So I would like to ask you all, so how are you all doing?
Thanks.
How has been 2023 to you all?
Okay.
If you say okay, if I ask you what was that okay, and why not a good one? What didn't happen in 2023 and what would you definitely like to make it happen in 2024? Relax, you can come back to me later. Okay, so probably how is 2024 treating you all? I mean, I know it's just the 3rd day of the year, but then what are your plans, your goals, your ambitions have you all decided with? Because you know what I preferably believe is that the first day of the year, the first month, and the first few days are something wherein we actually create something, we make out a plan, do it, and prepare it accordingly for the rest of the year. And just then, when we actually sort out our things, make our things easy, and know how exactly from where we start and where exactly we have to achieve ourselves, right? And where exactly we want to see ourselves after some few months or few years altogether. So, have you all actually started with creating of any of the plans or any goals or any ambitions? I would like to hear it from you all, please. Yeah, please.
Yeah, upscaling skills.
Good, very good. Okay.
I have interest in data science.
Okay, good.
So I'm going for it and Power BI.
Yes. Along with that, please add up Power Apps also.
Power Apps.
Yes, that will actually help you to learn more for this, and it is very useful in the corporate sectors as well. So others, please. Any plans, anything which you actually like to share over here? I want everyone to speak up, please. it's okay. It's not. Let's be not so formal with each other. I'm a part and parcel of this institute as well. Even I was a student over here in the 11-13 batch, sitting just like you all. And I've learned so much over here. I have gained so much of knowledge. I had wonderful teachers, my mentors, my guides over here, and one being Sudeep sir as well. So the 2 years in IIPM had been a great journey for all of us, and personally me, because I had been given a lot of opportunities, a lot of exposures over here. So the day I came, to be very frank, I never had an option or a choice to study over here. I always wanted to go outside, be it Pune or Bangalore or Delhi, to study my MBA over there. But then so when I came over here in IIPM and when I joined this institute and started attending the sessions over here, so believe me, all my perceptions, my thoughts, my ideology behind leaving my home here and going and studying back in the metro cities was actually all incorrect, I should say. I got so much of exposure, as I mentioned. I got such nice faculties over here wherein they actually, I would say, they had actually shaped our careers over here ideally, and they had helped us a lot to understand the things, where exactly we were going wrong. We had so many sessions over here, we had so many placement sessions, we had so many out exposure curricular activities. Like in my tenure, I had visited 3 places. I was selected from the faculties, and I had been to IIPM in Bhubaneswar, wherein I had won an award of the extempore round. Okay, I had been to Sambalpur University, wherein we had won an award for the Adman's show. Okay. And there was another place I'm not able to recall right now. So over there, I had won an award for the best extempore round only. So over here, I just want to tell you all is basically just try to understand yourself, try to gauge yourself, what exactly you want to do in life, where exactly you want to go, and where exactly you want to see yourself in the next 5 years. Okay, so it's not always that you actually dream very big, that is beyond 10-15 years. No, you just analyze yourself, have a dream of think what exactly you want to achieve. And how I used to do is, how I used to create my things is, first you'll have to see yourself in 5 years, 3 years and 2 years. For that, you will have to make some short goals, short-term accomplishments. Suppose you have certain things to do it, okay? You have your exams coming up and you have to complete your sessions, okay? You have to complete your courses as per the syllabus that is prescribed. So today you're sitting with business law, you have one chapter, you have to, suppose partnership act, you have to take it up, and by anyhow, you'll have to finish it up, okay? This is a small goal, and believe me, once you achieve this, when you actually fulfill this, you will definitely have a more confidence within yourself that, okay, when I can do this in one day, I think there can be another chapters as well. Suppose 2 chapters, I take it up and I can finish it in some 3 days also, okay? So first, try to achieve these small goals, okay? Have small ambition, achieve that, and then go for the higher ones. So apart from that, I would like to mention my journey after IIPM. So the journey has not been so easy, of course. Things were actually not, things were falling apart, I would say, but then it was just the confidence which actually held in myself and believed in myself that I would definitely like to achieve it where exactly I want to do. So after here, I just left to Bangalore, wherein at that time there was a placement done, but then we never got an opportunity to work with that company that came up. But yeah, I mean, we always had a good support from all our faculties, our seniors, okay, from our director, Sir Sudeep sir. So with instilling so much of confidence in us, and after going there, we actually had a search for the company. I started my career with Thomson Reuters, okay. So if you Google it, you'll get a better idea what exactly it is. So basically, it was a company wherein it was engaged in the financial products. Okay, basically the financial advisory, the financial products. So these were the things wherein I joined in as a contractor. So I wasn't even sure. Contractor means it was a tenure of only 6 months. Okay. So even I wasn't sure whether I'll be actually taken in as a full-time employee or not into this company, because competition during those times, those were actually too high, and we just joined it because we just got the opportunity in such a good company, and we never thought of whether we'll be getting the full-time employee or not, but yeah, just availed the opportunity as and when it was available. So believe me, it was a tenure of 6 months, okay, and after that we were not sure whether we will be actually taken in or we will be asked to leave the company and go, right? Because the tenure was only for 6 months. So in 3 months only, I got a full-time job role over there after my interview, and I was taken as a full-time employee over there. And the journey from there went on. It was smooth, just because we tried to understand the things, tried to cope up with the corporate culture. And yeah, believe me, like after leaving the college and joining the corporate culture, things will not be the same, definitely. Things will definitely change out, okay? It will not be the thing that we carry it out over here. Over there, because I feel this is something we learn, and over there we go and we explore out things, and we, implement out the things, right? So you will not have a general shift of 9 to 6, okay, as per our timings, which we feel comfortable in. But then, as per those companies, those are MNCs, they work for the round the clock hours. So over there, we had different shifts. I was doing with evening 6 to 3 wala shift, okay, wherein people used to log in at 6 in the evening and log out at 3 in the morning. So over there, we have a 24 hours working, 24/5. 2 days we get a fixed off, that Saturday and Sunday. So 4 years I continued my journey in Thomson Reuters, and after that I shifted to Amazon. So I was working with Amazon itself. I have worked over there for a year and a half, and over there you all do shopping, right, in Amazon? Correct, right? So over there in the top, while you see the number, okay, the extreme end numbers, so that is called as ASINs, okay? So that is pronounced as Amazon Standard Identification Numbers. So we work on those particular ASINs, wherein we were working for the website audit, okay? Wherein suppose Amazon has a fixed policies, they have a certain terms, conditions, rules and regulations, restrictions, wherein certain particular products sorry, are not allowed to be sold in Amazon, okay? And what we do is, the products which does not comply with all the rules and regulations of Amazon as per the rules, we don't actually allow the sellers to post those things, okay? We just curb it down, okay? We just remove it out. So I was working for that process, and I think you guys would have heard about Alexa.
Yes.
Correct, no? Yeah. So I have worked for Alexa as well. So Alexa at that time was very new, and we were actually feeding Alexa in terms of the language. So Alexa, what type of language Alexa understands? I mean, it is something like you speak and it takes it up, right? So it was very new, and we were trying to feed this language and making Alexa understand and accustomed with such type of language, human language basically. So yeah, I have worked for that as well. And after leaving Amazon, I worked for a month only in Mushrake Bank. Have you heard about it? Mushrake Bank, no, right? Okay. So this is a new bank which is opened up in Bangalore. When I joined the process, it was KYC. You have heard about the KYC things? Okay. Know your customer process, wherein it was a new process which was actually bought from Dubai. Okay, it is a Middle East bank. So it was a new process that had taken up in Bangalore, and I had joined in that process only, KYC process, wherein it was concerned with all the new process of KYC. They were launching new things. They were actually engaged in multiple EDD also. EDD, do you have any idea about EDD? the enhanced due diligence, wherein they take care of each and every process, the strictness and the rules and regulations of each and every customers while they open up a new account. So I worked in for that as well. So after that, in 2019 December, so I got an opportunity to work with Refinitiv. So I moved from Mashreq Bank. Mashreq Bank I just worked for a month only, and from there I just moved on to Refinitiv. Okay. So Thomson Reuters I had joined. So Refinitiv has taken up Thomson Reuters. So basically I work for data and analytics thing. Okay. So Refinitiv data and analytics has taken up the Thomson Reuters thing. Okay, the financial part. So I joined there. And now it is like the LSEG. If you Google it out, you'll get an idea about it, what exactly LSEG is. It's a London Stock Exchange Group. It's headquartered in New York, and we have the branches in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, and Bombay as well. So I work for the Bangalore location, and it mostly deals with the financial products. And the day when I joined in Refinitiv, which is now taken up by LSEC, the data and analytics part. So I joined in as a senior content analyst, that is a subject matter expert, which was for derivatives at that time. Do you have the subject called as derivatives? Okay, so you will have it. You are in first year?
Yes.
So I think in the next year, if you opt for the specializations, so I think you will have a subject called as derivatives. So believe me, when I was studying over here, I had not taken up that subject derivatives. Okay, I actually thought, based on my seniors' perceptions, that it is actually very tough. Okay, yeah, we listening to that only we feel that okay, yeah, it is too tough to be taken upon. So believe me, I left that topic, and now again I had to work on that. Okay, and it is actually, believe me, doing it. See, journal. You guys have an idea about journal and ledger, right? So that is something we just work on this. We take which all items will be the debit side, credit side, and we tally it, right? But then believe me, when we go there and work out, okay, I mean each company financials, the journals, the ledgers, that is too hectic. Okay, it does not comply with all the things that we read it out over here. Over there, the situation and scenario, everything changes out. Okay, so I started with doing up Refinitives. You have an idea about these mergers and acquisitions? A little bit. Have you heard about it?
Yes.
Mergers, acquisitions, the spin-offs of the company. So yeah, I started working on that thing, okay, while I joined the company. So mergers and acquisitions, suppose A has taken off B, or A and B have joined together. There's a stock split, okay. So these things were literally very, very new to me, okay. So but yeah, I took it as a challenge, worked on it, understood the process, and so within the department, I was working for a department called as ETI, okay, that is called as Exchange Traded Instruments. You know about futures, options? You have an idea about futures, options, forwards? You guys, any idea about it? Equities? Yeah. So yeah, we work on those instruments, okay. The live trading, how it happens, okay. How each and every stocks works, okay. How the buyer has given the bid, how the seller takes it off, okay. So yeah, we basically work on those things, and apart from that, I was moved to data model process, where you know there are different stock exchanges all over the world, okay. Be it Johannesburg, be it Qatar, Dubai, and we have Australian Stock Exchange, the CBOE, CPAC, these all. So I have worked on those as well, and we were maintaining the different stock exchanges of the different countries, okay. And after that, in the year 2023 itself, in the month of October, I got promoted as team lead for the same company, but then the process is different. So now I work for bonds. You all know about bonds? Any idea? Okay, not much, but have you all heard about it? Yeah. So I work for bonds, the loans, the collateral mortgage loans. So these are the things wherein I work in for. I It's hardly 2 months when I've just joined the team. Even I'm learning the process, how exactly it works. So I have 15 people reporting under me. Okay. And so yeah, this was all the journey that I have been, traveled it so far. But then yes, it was in this I would actually say that the first thing which I actually did is to never give up. I always had an attitude of never giving it up, be it whatsoever it is. So it's like we just have to take it up by hook or crook. You have to do this subject, you have to read this, you have to finish the syllabus, and it is something wherein you have to do it. You don't have any choice with you, right? So unless until you have that focus, that determination, that you have to do it by any ways, okay? So it is difficult for you to even move a needle out of it, right? And yeah, apart from that, you guys want to ask anything, any doubts, I would leave the forum to you all.
Ma'am, what was your specialization given?
I had taken finance and marketing. But then marketing was something wherein I never worked on, okay? So the major was finance and the minor was marketing. So finance was the thing wherein I took it up and I started working on that only. Anything you guys want to discuss, share? I see you guys want to be interactive. The session in which I had come in 2021, they were very interactive and they were asking so many questions out of it. I would literally request everyone to please come up with the doubts and the questions. Please don't hesitate. You want to ask something, I know, but you're not able to ask. You want to ask anything? Come on, it's okay. You don't have to think so much, it's okay. So how are the studies going on? What are the subjects I would like to know? How many subjects you have?
9 subjects.
9?
Yes.
Okay. Please, any one of your name one. You tell me. Subjects that you have. You can sit and tell, it's okay.
OB means organizational behavior, managerial economics, decision science, communication, financial accounting.
Okay, help her guys. Okay.
Marketing management.
Okay. Nice. So before that, you guys never introduced me with yourselves. I mean your names and all. I'm not sure about it. So we'll start with you, please. Sorry? I want you all guys to be very vocal and please be a little louder because it's difficult to stand and hear exactly.
Anirudh Bali.
My name is Reshma Chaudhary.
My name is Basaran. Regular class.
My name is Rahul Bali.
Sonal Katwa.
Tamanna Khatun.
Aryan Singh.
Aditya Baird.
Sir, you.
Ranak Pradhan.
Susaran Katuna.
Kiran Tiki. Richa Minch. Shraddha Bankam. Shabina
Rishikesh Naik.
Prasad Minji.
Nisha Shah. Sanjana Bala. Nilita Singh.
Sarabjit Singh.
Tufa Tariq.
Anyone is left? No, I think everyone covered, right? So, which one is the most interesting subject you would like to tell? And why?
Management principal. Because of Farid sir.
Okay, management principle is nice to you because of Farid sir. Okay. what I would like to ask you is why do you like it? I understand Farid sir, okay. In Farid sir, why? I mean his teaching skills. Or
I have explained
everything. So I get a majority of answers with regards to that. Okay, good. Okay, apart from that.
Decision science.
Decision science. Why decision science?
Love to solve them.
Because I come from science background, so I know.
Okay, just because of that. Okay. Apart from that,
And sir explains well.
who is
Yeah,
that sir? Okay. It is not just because that he is sitting and you are editing his name,
Not like
right?
that.
Okay, cool, fair enough. So, have you guys thought of anything like after this? Where do you want to see yourself? What are your ultimate goals? What do you want to pursue further? Anyone? Akriti.
Okay, I don't want to pursue anything further, but I would like to work for in the IT industry.
Okay, you basically want to work for an IT industry. If I can ask the reason? Why IT? Why not a finance company?
Because I've been learning language since really early ages, school times. So that's why.
Okay, if I ask about the language, it is basically Java
Yeah, I
or
know
C++.
Java, everything.
Python or everything. Okay, good. That's really good. So, yeah, apart from that, any other thing you guys want to ask or want to share? You can ask, it's okay. I'm telling you only. Tamanna. Okay, which is your favorite subject?
My favorite principal.
Management. And the reason for that is?
Farid sir.
Seriously? Oh my god. Okay, I like that. I'll speak to him. What is that to teach them? Where they are just a fan of that particular subject only. Fine then, okay. Good to hear this. So another thing I want to mention over here is like I mentioned about the journey so far of mine in IIPM. So basically, we do say that students do come up and they say that we didn't get any sort of opportunity or benefits, and what is the purpose of coming and studying over here, right? So it is not that you have a question, which is a valid or an invalid one, but then you make yourself effortlessly so apt, okay, and so capable that you are the one who is actually seen throughout, okay. And if sir has to think of anyone, okay, in the class or in any of the batch, no doubtly you should be the one who should be opted for anything, right? So if there is any options, if you have any projects or you have any seminars or sessions, so in that case, you make yourself so capable and so optimized and so pessimistic in this, so that he comes up to you telling that no, you are the only one who actually should be taken up or chosen up for this particular thing, right? So it is not that you come and say that, we didn't get anything. No, it's not that. Each individual opting and coming to IIPM is the best decision I could say ever have actually made in his or her life to come and pursue his or her career over here. Because the thing that I have seen here is actually the sessions taken, the faculties that come and teach with us is exceptionally well from the other institutes. Because after joining the corporate also, I had been part of the management institutes over there, wherein we go and we recruit students over there, right, for the companies and for the roles that we have. So it is not that you just go outside and study MBA, you pursue MBA, your career, telling that okay, you have actually taken it up from the metro cities, okay? It's not that. It is just that it's your caliber, your thing, where exactly you are studying, how good you are, how capable you are to be opted for, and what thing you have within yourself that you come up with and take up your seniors' advice. So that is the thing. Apart from that, the journey that actually I had told you all, discussed with you all, it is something wherein I want to reiterate in front of everybody is that you should definitely have confidence within yourself, okay? You should not give up in any chance, any matter, anything that comes up with. You will have a lot of hurdles in life wherein you will see that things are not falling in your place, okay? You will see that things are not working out the way that you have actually decided. But yeah, believe me that all the pains, all the troubles that you take it or you'll be going through will be actually worth a while after the year wherein you settled in and you see yourself after some 5 or 10 years. To be frank, while I was studying over here, I never thought of that I'll be joining in, actually, I mean, London Stock Exchange Group is one of the best company in Bangalore, okay? I told it's headquartered in New York. I mean, not sure whether I'll be given an opportunity to go and work in New York itself. Might be. I mean, I just have a confidence and a hope that I have a dream to work there, okay, in that quarter, okay? So, whatever it is, have that confidence. Keep dreaming unless it becomes yours. I had never actually aimed that after studying over here, I'll move up to Bangalore, I'll work over there, and after 10 years, I see myself to be as a teammate, okay? Believe me, for the interviews that we used to give, I mean, we had an opportunity, I got an opportunity to work for another company that is based in Pune. I'm not recalling the name, wherein the interview was held in Bhubaneswar again, okay, in one of the college. Me and along with me there was another person named as Deepak. So we went and had given an interview wherein we cleared it out. I was the second top member among the 300 people who had come for the off-campus interview. I had got selected for that, but yeah, I think the only reason I just missed to go over there was the shift timings that I had. You know, that is a comfort zone wherein I was actually seeing myself that okay, I mean evening 6 to 3 shift, I won't do it, okay, because I was staying over here. I didn't had an exposure or an opportunity to go outside and see how exactly people work in the shifts, right? So that was the only focus over there of mine. I thought that no, I will not opt for that shift. Believe me, after going to Bangalore, I didn't see anything. I had a job, I got an opportunity. To be frank, I am from a very middle class background. I needed a job at that moment of time because after college and after you have done your MBA, it doesn't actually look good to take money from your parents and you are staying over there and just spending it out lavishly. No, I never had that option. It is like the moment I start earning, I'll stop taking money from my parents. So at that moment of time, I was in need of money. Though I got the opportunity of the night shift, I had actually taken it up that time. So when I see the difference, when I had actually got it so easily from my own institute, okay, where the company had come and they were actually offering me the offer letter at that moment of time, I had not taken it, okay, thinking of the shift timings. But then coming to Bangalore, I am doing the same thing, okay. So there is what makes the difference in our thought process, right? Wherein over there I was there in my comfort zone, and when the moment I moved out, okay, that comfortness has actually gone out. We were not seeking for any of the comfortness out at that time. We just took up the thing that came up our way. But yeah, believe me, the pains and all, we were never okay with doing the night shifts. No one is actually right. Like, we just try to be at home within our prescribed timings, we have that. But then, yeah, believe me, the pains and the sort of complexities that we underwent, it was actually all, standing here, I can just come and tell that yeah, it was all worthwhile. And of course, you have a lot of exposure over here, you get a lot of opportunities to come, learn. The only thing is, you will have to show up your initiatives, okay? You have any doubts, you come up, you ask your faculties, because they are over here to answer each and every question. So, wherein you feel that you are actually stuck in a place and you're not able to move forward, okay? So you come here, you seek their advice. You have so many good mentors over here, okay? You just have to come and speak out your heart, okay? That this is the thing I'm not able to focus it on, or how exactly I will move forward. Wherein I had Sudeep sir at that time, I had other faculty members as well. They were just like a shadow for me, okay? If I had to ask anything. And you know, I mean, if you're doing or studying your things from the syllabus, okay, that is all fine. But then that is not only the thing that you have to do. You have a library over here. You have the reference books. You know, what I used to do is, if I'm reading it from my syllabus, I take reference book from the other authors as well. I used to make notes with those authors' notes as well. You know, that is where something I was actually different from the other members that were studying with me. So in the fourth year, I mean, I had secured 86.3%, which was the second highest. The first high, I mean, we were in the same range, 86.3. Another person named as Avinash Chopra, he had secured, and I was another one who had secured 86.3. So if you ask me what made me different to achieve that thing, was basically the reference that I had taken from the other authors as well. Just studying from one text does not make you self-sufficient or self-reliable within yourself. You just have to explore out things. And when you say that you don't have time basically to study it out, no, it's not that. It is we who will have to plan it accordingly, how exactly we need. The moment you come to the college, okay, your classes, you know that these are the timetables, these are the things, and you plan it accordingly, that okay, these are the things, you'll have to plan it out accordingly, you'll have to read this, you have, of course you have free time. So in that free times, I used to take up the notes from the library, used to read it, okay, and try to be, I mean, on top of everything, to be frank, because if you are not, I mean, you're not taking up you're not pulling up your socks, it is difficult for you to achieve where exactly you want to see, right? So yeah, this was everything that I wanted to tell in front of you. You guys have anything that you would like to ask or share or discuss? I think you have certain things going up, but you are not able to put it across.
And what are the main key points to crack an interview?
Okay, good question. What are the main key points to crack an interview? Okay. So, the moment I came over here, what was the first thing I did? You know this. The moment sir called me, I stood up, I came here.
You kept your back on
Okay. After coming here, what I did? Sorry? Tell me, it's okay. घड़ी को देखा. Okay. Apart from that, how I started?
confident.
Okay. So your tone, okay, your introduction, basically, you know, that is something that is the key thing that you are basically asking for. Okay, that should be the something wherein people would like to observe in the very starting of it. Okay, how confident you are. So you have the answer within yourself. Okay, you just have to look out for it. What exactly you need. Okay, so first thing is your body language. Okay, how you present yourself in front of others. Okay, your tone. Okay, how it is. It shouldn't be offending to the others. It shouldn't be something that others feel sad or disheartened by your tone, right? Apart from that is what I have followed within my journey is your introduction. It should be rock solid. Okay, you cannot go wrong with your introduction part. Okay, so that is the basic thing. How you start is basically where exactly you hail from. Means I hail from Odisha. I always start my introduction with I basically hail from Odisha, and I am here in Bangalore from the past 10 years. Okay, then starts with the body of it. What's your name? Where exactly you have studied from? Okay, you have done your MBA in finance. That's it enough. Don't try to bore the interviewer, because the person is actually looking out for certain things. Okay, and you have to give that answers. It has to be very crisp. Okay. Other thing. Other thing, if anyone would have observed while I was speaking. That is also there, very nice. Apart from that,
Posture and gestures.
she told about the gestures. Apart from that, anyone from the back, please? Tell up, it's okay. Correct. Okay. So always have eye contact with the individual you're talking to. You know, that will make you feel more confident enough to speak up things. Okay. And the moment what you do is when you're talking and you're looking here and there, you're not able to have that leveling up with the other person, he or she who is sitting besides you. Okay. You know, the interviewer feels that the person he or she is not confident within herself. Okay. Always have a eye contact when you talk. Okay. So that is another thing. So I think you have things, I told you, right? You have it within yourself. It's only just you have to come up with it. Okay. Other thing that you would like to tell. What is the other thing that actually makes the interview to be very good?
Knowledge.
Of course, that should be there. See, other thing is, while I'll just tell my personal thing that happened to me in my interview for team leader role, okay? So, every time you will not get the interviewer who is actually individual, okay? You in the panel can get either 2 or 3, believe me, okay? And they'll shoot out questions to you left, right, middle, from everywhere. And you certainly don't know what sort of questions they will be shooting out to you, right? So you have to be very prepared, okay? I'll not definitely tell in terms of knowledge. See, a basic and a fair knowledge that actually should be there, that is actually expected from everyone, right? Other thing is, it is, as I mentioned, is your confidence. Other thing is your posture, how exactly you are presentable in front of your interviewer, okay? Then the other thing is, be calm and composed while you are sitting in an interview, okay? Always sit with a posture of this, so that the interviewer sees that you have a option wherein you are interested for that. You know, just don't lay back and sit. Okay, while you just lay back and sit, it shows that you are actually very relaxed and you are not confident enough to tell what exactly the person is looking for. All right. So those are the things wherein it was a 1 hour interview that I happened to face it in the month of July that happened. Okay. So it was a 1 hour wherein after coming out of it, I was so happy and confident that okay, I think I have cracked this and I think I'll be getting this role. Okay, and what made me do that is the confidence. Okay, nothing else apart from that. You need to be prepared. You need to know. You need to understand first of all what exactly the interviewer is asking. You need to be patient enough what exactly he and she is telling. Don't try to bluff in front of your interviewer because they are over smart than you. Okay, they have an experience of 15 years, 20 years. They know what exactly the thing is. Okay, if you try to bluff in front of them, they'll get to know. And that actually brings up a very negative point for you. If you have the knowledge, if you know how exactly the thing is, you go ahead and put your point. But if you don't know, you can either tell that I'm actually not sure about it, but I'll just try. Okay, this is the thing. Or you can just tell, I'll make a note of this point, but I'll definitely get back to you for this. I'm not sure about this at present. Okay, so these are certain jargons wherein you need to be sure about how exactly you'll have to tell, what exactly you have to present in front of them. Okay, and just try to frame things in a very organized manner. Okay, you put forward your things with examples. Okay, suppose this is the thing. What have you done? What makes me fit for a team leader role? What have I done? Why are they willing to take me, or why will they take me for this role? Okay, so you have done this, you have done that. Frame it with an example. Suppose you were actually trying for this role from a long. You have a good networking skills within your organization. Before coming out for the interview, you have reached out to this and this person for this role to understand what exactly it is, right? So this shows up or throws up a picture wherein they know that okay, this person is actually ready for the role. They have contacted this and this person. So this will show your networking skills. Okay, that okay, he or she is not reluctant or hesitant to speak with the other person. They have that thing wherein they are open to come and speak or discuss or brainstorm the things, right? So yeah, this is the thing. This is the first thing that is there. Apart from that, after you frame up the things, you give an example, then you stick to the point where exactly you want to be. Okay, why you want to be a leader? Because I'm a people person. I like interaction. Why not an individual role? See, over there we have a team leader role and we have an individual role also. So that's a specialist role, wherein they don't have to much mingle up with the team. They just have to be focused on their own process. That okay, this is the thing. Specialized means, suppose if I have certain doubts, they'll try to, as you mentioned about data science, they try to do it in that manner. Okay, with different logics, with different scenarios. Those are the things. But when you actually become a team leader, it is like you will have to think of from each and every perspective. An individual has made up an error that has actually increased my, suppose I have a target of 200 errors for my team. An individual has made up an error and that has shooted up to 230 by that single individual. So my manager is going to come and charge me, right, that what happened, why so much of errors in that case, and what exactly the thing was. So the error has already happened now, okay. I cannot go and cut his throat now, right. So what exactly I need to do in that situation is, I need to calm myself first. I need not go hurry up to the conclusion, okay, in that particular day only. I should give time, settle myself, and him also, okay, that okay, even he will be confident enough to come and speak to me exactly what happened. So I want to tell you over here is, give the other person an option to speak. When you are speaking, okay, pause in while and give an option to ask the other person that okay, if he or she has certain doubts, or if he or she is looking for the same answer or the different thing what they are expecting from us. Be on the track. If you know certain things, please speak it out. If you don't know, please do it. Because don't try to deviate the topic. Always try to be on the track. Because if the interviewer sees that you are not actually on the point, okay, and you are actually deviating, that gives a very wrong impression of it. Okay? Try to be concise, short, precise, very specific, and try to be very crisp. Short and simple, sweet enough. Okay? Yeah, this is the thing I just wanted. Any other thing you want to ask? I see questions only from this side, not from this side.
Yeah, afraid of it.
Why?
It's fine.